What's up, everyone? How's it going? It's your boy Dugong Enjoyer here, and we're here with another Ark Nova Arena stream. So earlier today, I hit a peak elo of 794. I was going for the 800 elo. So I was 794. I was gunning for 800. I queued into Andrew Smile, and I got absolutely destroyed. I don't think there was anything anyone could have done in that game against what was like probably the most ridiculous beatdown I've ever faced. Well played by my opponent to execute, but that was an unwinnable game, I think. So got trounced down to 781, and then I then proceeded to lose to a 300 elo opponent because I just like brain farted, got complacent and comfy, and just like did some dumb stuff, maybe a little on tilt, and then dropped 20 more elo. So 7 768, still not too far away from 800, so we'll see if we can get there. But anyways, we're playing against Rudis. Hello, friend. Our hand looks okay. Let's see, definitely these two could look for a round one upgrade. Explorer, don't hate the monkey. I like pred breeding. Do we keep these birds? A little slow, right? But this bird is also 2 CP. And like, do we want pred breeding or water playground? Textural climbing. Go here. Here, there's nowhere for the water playground. Probably just the birdo. Aquatic. Couple reptiles. Aquatic. Aquatic is interesting with the 2 reptiles. But I don't think so. One. We'll just draw from deck. Monkey. Would rather have the aquatic, I think. Doesn't block me on science 2 rep. Love it. Snaps the Chinese water dragon. He's got a reptile breeding. There's a birdo. This is a pretty nasty start. Opponent only sells one card. Poker up Europe, maybe? Get the discount on the bird? Or is that insane? Already kind of get a discount with Explorer. It's like... Can we get this Pawn Turtle? Savannah. I think we just secure the bird. Pawn Turtle lets us leech off reading. But not a huge deal, I think. Opponent should be looking to deny this. He doesn't build a 2 for it, yeah. Build a 5 for it, yeah. Play this. Guess we should have grabbed Americas, huh? This. Do we want to grab Asia? This is also species. Having the bear is nice. Leeching. Yeah, just doing the program is better. Pick up the Langer.
Dạ.
She holla.
À,
She holla.
衣服都有啦。
Yeah.
OK 的。看成图了吧？
嗯哼。
啊。
Yep.
哦，袜子反正
Archaeologist is interesting.
明天早上你要吃 croissant 还是 banana bread？
I'll eat the banana bread.
这吃冷的没关系吧？
Yeah.
我可以先吃掉一点吗？
Yeah. Close my door.
啊、哦、，OK。
There's also Savannah. Don't hate that. So here we can do some monkeying around. So I could build for the monkey, but what are we keeping? Are we keeping monkey, predator breeding, raccoon? Just give opponent real lizard? I like denying it either way. There's a mandrill? That's spicy. Oh, I wish I had hand size. I think it's just this. Opponent does thing. We build. Opponent builds. We grab Americas. Maybe we, yeah. Be unfortunate if they grabbed Americas. Also play it. And do species. Look to hit him with the monkey gang. Is that insane? I feel like I don't have enough money for that. All right. Need to take some build actions. but I'm gonna YOLO it. Winning the university is also pretty important. Asia release makes sense. Arceer. Mapping. This guy. Business. Animals. And maybe a Soch, maybe cards. We'll kind of see. Play Archaeologist. Aquatic. Oh, he dug it up. Very nice. Snaps the rock monitor. Get money here. Grab Asia. Opponent's gonna break, probably. Great cards. Also a brown bear, but that's probably a bait. Does play Grass Snake. They still have a rock monitor. Oh, Nile Crocodile. Probably the Tarsier as well. Makes sense. Architectural and climbing. We can take cards. Definitely want to deny this polar bear. Can either play it now. You could also break. That wouldn't be crazy. Opponent probably wants to grab one of these bad boys. And if not, we don't really have a project for next round. We can't play the polar bear because we need a 3 size and a 5 size. So I don't like breaking here. Monkey, 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 monkey. Oh, I love that. I love that. If I take cards, do I mind a break? I'll need 2 animals actions anyways. I guess benefit of letting opponent break is that I get to take the X tokens. I didn't want opponent to have the polar bear exhibit. So I guess I just draw it up and then 3 size. Might have been better. it even worth it to grab a uni here? Nah. You can clever down like sponsors or something. Pretty good. Okay. Okay. There we go. Sea cave. Love it, but I think monkey breeding is kind of perfect for us. Now, do we clever down sponsors? Make 8 money. Token's probably just better. The dugong. Would have liked to find a nice two-size animal to play, but alas, here we are. Just grab 12 money so don't get double pilfered. Timing, architectural. Same. I'm not releasing any of these. One has Asia release, but do architectural, there's a chance we don't play expert on Asia. Maybe we should have upgraded a Soch. I think should be fine. £19, 34 points into marketing plus arcade sponsorship should be game. Expert is 5, 7, 12, 31, 40 something. Yeah, perfect. Guess opponent can do a project and break. Did we take a card's action this turn? Forget. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have done it last turn to set up Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered. Opponent can pick up the dugong. The dugong. Oh, architectural. I could have gone 3. That's a throw. If I lose by 3, it'll be my fault. The cave. Just gonna do expert on Asia. This is 610. I want to just deny the dugong. Seems like the most dangerous animal here. Hindsight, I should have gotten play sponsor for money. Would have been an extra 2 points. The pure rhino. Oh, the concession. GG. Nice. We take those. Monkey gang. Glad I went with the monkey plan. I mean, we got Proboscis in hand and the mandrill on display. Opponent even denied us 2 monkeys. Imagine if we had the Tarsier. Monkey gang too good. With the dugong, there's like an outside chance. What does opponent have to hit? Opponent has to hit like, I don't know why they snapped the, see their ending hand. Mind Panda. You got some like bird shenanigans going on. Reptile breeding. Oh, they kept the croc. I see. Fair enough. I totally blanked that you could get a 3-point architectural on this map. Because there are some maps with borders that are blocked. It denied the Sea Cave. Pick up the Dugong, you get 4 more looks at a Sun Bear. And then you can go like Sun Bear, Llama. So Dugong is 14 with the tower. And let's say you hit a Sun Bear. I cross. And you go Sun Bear, Llama. That's 9. Dugong's 14. That's 23. Release is what's like the best project? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Small animals. 9. 32. Play the hydrologist. 36. Oh, 2-point favorite zoo. Okay, maybe not, but it was close. What's like the best monster you could also hit? Like an Okapi hydrologist, which would be like an extra 3. If you hit the nuts and I have a bad endgame, there's an outside chance with the Dugong. Species and monkeys. Habitats. Conservation favorites. Any horse enjoyers? I'm just thinking about that last game. That our start was insane. We had round 1 upgrade and 2 CP worker with blank explorer. That's just like ridiculous. So copy. Here, copy goes here maybe. Want the thing zoo here. Copy here. We get science to rep. Maybe ditch Africa for Cobra. And we need an animals upgrade. Do this. Might be wrong. Monkey. It does go for the monkey. There's a fur seal. Fur seal enjoyers? Build, hand size, snap, break. I am a fur seal enjoyer. Build. Resize. Hand size. When it wants science 2 rep? No, it wants Asia. Oh god. Ooh, just a flamingo. Thought we were gonna have to play some chicken. Damn. Raccoon shows up. The opponent doesn't take sponsors. There's a world where I build for the chameleon. And snap the raccoon. One, two, three, four. The horse is 5. Like a monkey breeding or something. Gonna upgrade cards. Upgrades a Soch. Oh, he didn't care. He had the quaddy. Nice. I see, I see. But we still need to snap the raccoon. Play copy. Play science library. How much money do we have? Then we need to build 18. 18 plus 8. We need 26 money. If we don't play science library. Is that crazy? $24 now. 23, we just need to break 3. 18 plus 8. Maybe we find a cheaper. No opponent has the monkey. Perhaps the Gariza. Happy if he does monkeys too. Okay. Breaks with cards at 1. I build. Opponent builds. I break. Opponent doesn't have upgraded build, so kind of chillin'. Need to break. Break 2 is okay. 18 money? Okay. Take it. Resize. Gariza. 18 money. Okay. Does a project. Fix 2 size. I like it. I think opponent should have denied us the raccoon. We would be in a lot of trouble if they did it. Expert in herbivores. Yeah, they could have won species for sure. 2 size, 2 size. Snapping. Nothing too juicy on the display. Pick up herbivore breeding. Upgrade cards. 2 rep. Africa. Let's do this. Grab Africa just to get another clever in. Grab Australia for this platypus. And also the discount on the fur seal. One has Asia and Africa. No enclosures. We have a big enclosure ready to go. One should be breaking. Polar bear exhibit. I have an X token here, I think. One. Ooh, like that. Pelicano was a small. Two. Plus three. Hydrologist. In hydrologist and first seal? I don't think it's insane to ditch the first seal. Like we play Hydro, or maybe we play Platypus Petting Zoo. No, we do Platypus Petting Zoo. Look to play something else. Might be crazy. We'll see. No project? That's crazy, bro. I don't know about that. Dude, I'm certifiably insane. Oh, when do you get Americas? Mofo. I have zero money. Maybe I shouldn't have spent all my money. I could have waited on the petting zoo. Could have played Waza small. Maybe Science Museum was a bait, and I should have discarded this over the first seal. And it looks crazy good here. This guy. Was a small. Play it. This might be a troll, but I don't think opponent's gonna snap Polar Bear Exhibit. If they do, well, woe is me. Cable car. We cook our map. Slightly regretting the first seal drop, but it's all good. Waza special. Takes the donkey? Come on, man. No, no, no. That's mine. Let's pick up the polar bear because we definitely want that. Let's build for the clever. Let's see what we can draw. You have Waza's small animal too? That's gotta be so good, right? All animals? Two. Winpool is even playable. Maybe the science museum goes. Three. Do I get greedy? Think he's gonna deny it? We won't get greedy. We won't get greedy. 2, 3. Polar bear just go crazy? No. Polar bear's like at least some number of points. Eagle. It needs to build big. Mates 2. Mapping for the eagle. The release. That's annoying. Expert and small. Amazing. So funnily enough, I don't think we can fit the polar bear exhibit in our zoo right now. Really only goes here. Like no other spot. Because I want to take marketing. Maybe I take marketing anyways. Annoying. Wish they left the penguin pool. We could have played the penguin pool. That way we save an X and then we can play the Waza with marketing. That makes sense. Oh, better tokens. Petting zoo. Do I care? But this guy's just so expensive. However, is probably more useful. Only 5 points. 2 points more. Bird on Africa. Opponent can Eagle break. We want to do the project right now. Habitats. This. We can play this? Where does this go? Oh, nice. Awesome. Kill this, but I think that's okay. Hover to zoo. Eagle break makes sense. No. Hand size. A little slow, I think. I will play this. Thank you. Opponent has to take cards. Takes the tip here, that makes sense. Oops. Did want that. Libra. Looks pretty. The sloth bear. So you go like bam, bam, bam. That's like 1,000,000 points. 18, 27 money. 5 plus 10 is 15 plus 8. 23. 23. 20, 23, 35. Yeah. Okay. Get the rep here because we get 1 rep, 2 rep from animals, 3 reps from the zebra. It also doesn't matter because you have the clever from Africa. Thank you very much. This. Recording. Opponent can grab a worker for a partner zoo. Yeah, let's just break. I think we can lose. We win in 2 turns. goes. I'm gonna kind of like release, grab X tokens, then do some stuff. None of this matters. I have one herbivore, so let's grab the moose. This. This first. Deck. Eagle. But it can have Sun Bear, not Eagle. I mean, they can't play this Eagle anyways. Fortunately, we can't play this Eagle either. Snap the wrong. What's up, Maro? How's it going? Wants the X, not the clever. Bro, you just clevered. Mr. Fennec Fox, you go in here. Zebra, you get your own enclosure. So many clevers. You get Hypnode, you get Hypnode. Care if our animals gets Hypnode. Rock Python. Come on, bro. I think we got those X tokens. Lost us a point. That was an interesting game. Opponent letting us nab this raccoon was super clutch. We assembled Exodia. We got Waza Special, Waza Small, and Expert on Small. Need to take a screenshot of this. All right, nice. GG. Kind of a schlacking. Pumping out these Waza small animals. Favorite zoo? What if I wish I had small animal zoo. Perfect 10 small animals right here. I wonder what our opponent opened with. Quaddy. I don't understand the Asia. Kirby. Petting zoo. This is what I would do. Flamingo's just like a little too expensive to like fight for species with. I guess it's a habitat, but its habitat is not an important race to win. Yeah, this is like maybe you don't want the petting zoo. I think that's fine. Snaps the monkey. With the monkey, you have 5 species. But the petting zoo is just 9 money cheaper than the flamingo. I almost see a world where like the expert you start up here. Like I don't want to do the calculation right now, but like with the extra 5 money here, you might be able to like petting zoo, 2 size, and 2 size monkey. The cheapest thing on display there. I don't really get the Asia pickup. Maybe he was hoping for hand size. Kiosk here instead of grabbing the X. I didn't love the associate. You have expert and herbivores. Just play expert and then snap raccoon. Now it's too late. And then you give me time to spend my worker so I can get 2 upgrades before I play my animals. You just played expert and herbivores first action, round 1, I think. Snapping the monkey is not a. I mean, it kind of is a priority, but I think you should have played the expert in herbivores at some point. Sponsor's just sitting there. And you break. Break? Guess. If you play expert, you're exactly 4 money, build 2, and you're just like set up to do species next round. Interesting. Yeah. Don't love the way that opponent played that. Let's go next. What? How? How's his elo? Wow. Like this. Wish this was a in a compound. You should go 4 size compound here. Monkey, monkey. This. Fortunately, cannot lead Monkey Park. GG. That was disgusting. I was about to get schlacked. Wow, what a homie. Archaeologists, outdoor areas with perfect action order. First player, snap, arc, build. My goodness. What a homie. This guy's 770. One and still first player. But we do have good action order for release. Habitats. If we release the pond turtle, we won't have a habitat. Well. Well. Do we fight for habitats? Australia. Shoot, Hornbill's so good though. Size 22. We're actually short a little money. Need 26. The opponent doesn't grab Asia, then we can do this. Let's fight for habitats. That's funny because now I wish I had the Hornbill. Do we build big? Do we build small? Do we build big? Let's build big. Oh, you mofo. It takes cards first? That's interesting. I mean, opponent looks like they're gonna release, but the cards action says no. We could snap this up maybe, but I don't want to deny this from the opponent. Sort of regret not keeping the hornbill now. Foresight's down here. All right, I think we lose. Oh, I X down animals by accident. I was supposed to X down build. Not a huge deal. Hornbill, hornbill. Do I care about the money? Do this. Actual naturalist. But I had more rep than I did. Savannah. Or from deck. Ah, that's gross. Had the stork, eh? Yeah. My animals being here is a little awkward. I X down animals instead of build autopilot. Well, we grab Australia. Free to Soch. Look to win Biden. Pretty good. Oof. We're in a toughie. Basic research. That's pretty good. Also upgrades. Nice. We can play basic research to secure Americas. And then oh my god, almost through the game. Need to play this first. Sell these two. I'd rather have 4 money or the card. Oh, I'm not blue. Oh, I'm not blue. I'm used to being blue. Wow, I should have grabbed Americas so that opponent can't block me on Australia. So let's say I grab like hand size. Oh, maybe digging that away was wrong. Right. Four. I think I should have kept archaeologist. Oh, he grabs native lizards. So good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Monkey. Big Savannah. 2, 3. This guy. Habitat 5. Snapping. This guy. 2. On sponsors. Get a partner zoo. Give me Africa. No. Give me Europe. Architectural or naturalist? That's funny. We'll see how this pans out. or architectural or naturalist. Uh, let's do naturalist. Lop goat. Oh wow. I missed that opponent could break. That was bad. That was actually really bad. I think basic research is too good. Wow. Yeah. Letting opponent break there was horrible. Like this. This is Asia 2. So this is gonna go. This goes. This goes. This goes. Oh, that was so bad. No! Punished! Oh. Wow, really making some big mistakes this game. Donate 10. I don't know if I want to donate 10. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. All right, lock in. Don't compound your mistakes. Naturalist is cooked. And there's a rhino. Oh man. Imagine how to release. So good. So good. Ugh. Double water adjacency. Sure. And 2 sides and 3 sides. Uh, only for the dugong tiger. Water does nothing for Finish this round. Ugh, I think if I found a pred release, or like if I kept the pred release, well, I should have played basic research into break 5. Explore better. Explore's 20 money. I can go find a small Asian animal so I can play the tiger. Okay, okay. Okay. Two. One and two and two. I have one left. Should be okay. Do another animals action. This. Goes. Just spent the rep. Too late now. Digging, 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 digging. Digging, digging. Should have dug that away. $39. Opponent breaks. One is not gonna break. One might break. One breaks. That's annoying. Need 42 money. That would have been good. Guess I should have dug away expert and small. If I lose by 3, that's the difference. I just gotta have nothing, right? Because of the cards action. I think we just need to end here. Okay, if we lose by 3, it's because I didn't dig away the stupid expert in small. Oh, he had the Cobra. Okay, you can only get 2 rep with it. Oh, come on, come on. Yes! 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 Let's go! Oh my god. Let's go. It all works out in the end. Conservation Zoo. Wow. Yeah, no projects for the either of us. If I had the release, like game would be over, you know what I mean? But hey, sometimes you make mistakes, but just because you make a mistake doesn't mean that the game is lost. It's usually not the first mistake that loses you the game, usually the second or the third. It's important not to compound your small mistakes with bigger mistakes. You can recover what we did. I'm glad we won Break Chicken. Win Habitats, that was pretty big. And I stand by keeping expert on Europe. I mean, yeah, we found the porcupine, but if we didn't find the porcupine, the expert in Europe would have been really important. The Galapagos turtle, as always, coming in clutch. What a god. We got pretty lucky at the end to find the third Asia for the tiger. Penguin pool for money. Explore for money. Kind of all came together. Everything added up to get all those points. Spending the X token for the rep so that when we do the tiger, we can get another rep. Get this shield here. What a game. Glad I won that one. Oh, I'm exhausted. And a little on tilt, so I think I'm gonna stop playing Arena, but what I'll do now is maybe we'll do some game reviews. Not of my own, but actually, yeah, we'll do a Emu Cup review of my last Emu Cup game against I think Employee it was. Let me take a look at his starting hand. Oh, I see. Let's see. Yeah, habitats. And he keeps these two. So he opens expert in Africa. Makes sense. Waiting move. Nothing important. Doesn't need to grab Asia yet. We build. One just builds. With the platypus. This is could be a release, could just be big thing, but probably a release when opponent builds big. Now it's almost certainly a release. Opponent does that. I X down animals. Get rid of the venom. I see. He takes a card because he doesn't know if he needs. It could be either a reptile release or it could be a Europe release. He doesn't know which partner zoo to get yet. He takes a cards action in the meantime. I see. Cool, cool. Yeah, I guess just no playable animals at the end, no project to do. The Cobra Chameleon Emu. That's very clutch. Cool. Let's take a look at the Emu game. This is the Emu match against Employee. I'm gonna go use the restroom, so I'll be right back. All right, take a look here. So projects are reptiles, Australia, and species. Nothing too crazy in the reward track. Our end games are large and sponsored. So our hand is like really good. We have a quaddy for species. We have a rhino, but species is up, so rhino's not as good. The science package looks amazing. So if this was just a random project, like birds or whatever, I think I would just do this. And we can get out a round one project, I think. So we do like X down cards, science 2 rep, archaeologist, 2 size over here, play release. We don't even have to get science here. We get double science for the extra shield, maybe. Uh, 3 shields, get a worker, play the lizard, play breeding program, and you know, depending on what opponent does, there's possibilities of getting out of reptiles to round 1. But with species up, I think breeding program is super good. So quaddy, lizard, species, like GG. That's like almost a lock. Though of course in Arcanova you never know. So we are first player. And the display is like not too interesting. So I think there's merit to Xing down cards. But I think we're looking for some action. And we have the capability of playing a lot of the cards out in our hand pretty quick, so I think drawing from deck is fine. Opponent's also not super situated to go hand size break on us, so I like to see that. We draw into some really good cards. Argument for Sea Turtle Tank, but we're gonna play the Wall Lizard, and I think out of all of these, it's like the worst card. Baboon Rock is our last species, and Hydrologist is just the absolute nuts on this map. Opponent grabs a partner zoo, grabs Australia. That makes sense. Australia's up there. I'm glad that we can grab the Science 2 rep. Opponent builds 3 size in Australia. Makes sense. Could be the koala. Would be the worst thing for us because it's double species. But it's just the Ghouls Monitor, which we like to see. It is reptiles as well, though, but I think we have a lock on reptiles too. It'll be pretty difficult for him to contest us. The gold monitor is also like not super cheap either, even with the Partner Zoo discount. So opponent takes cards there. And we play the lizard. And so what reward do we get? So here's what I'm thinking. It's going to be difficult to play both Baboon Rock and Breeding Program with our sponsors action. So I want to make use of this marketing. It's going to be tough to get here. So, and I want to go over here to get the America's bonus from the map for the quaddy. So it's going to be awkward building here. We also can't like build a two side, put the quaddy in the two sides over here. It has to touch rock. So it has to be a two sides over here. So actually opt to put down a kiosk so that we can go two sides reward and then manually build a two sides and drop the Baboon Rock. The opponent's probably going to break, but if they don't, we got lots to do. So we start by Xing down cards. We don't want to push the break. We want to spend some time. We're going to be wanting to spend some time in this round. Especially we're going to planning on grabbing a worker on 2 CP. Interesting cards are the Tapir and the Herbivore breeding. And the Tiger looks pretty good for us as well. Opponent does Reptile breeding. 5 money. It's kind of interesting. So, it upgrades animals. This screams Fur Seal. Because it's exactly enough to build 5 and then play the Fur Seal. You need 27 money. I wonder if that's good. Like, the Fur Seal's great, of course, and you get the discount. But I would almost rather... Like, is the loss of snapping or two size reward worth it? To get your Fur Seal out for the worker? I think back in the day, maybe, probably. But the way the meta has shifted, the games go by so fast that like not having the two size income or snapping, I think just sets you back so much. And then spending your second round playing a Fur Seal is not like the most conducive to a fast game plan. You could get blitzed out. I think Fur Seal is like less good than it used to be. So we play Breeding Program. Opponent builds 5. Has to cover their Americas. Doesn't clever anything. Fair enough. We do Reptiles 2. Worker on 2. 2 size. Opponent plays the Fur Seal. Gets 2 upgrades. Upgrades a Soch. Not a big fan of this. I don't really see the point. There's not like a big project on 8 that's worth the donation for. I think just standard sponsors upgrade would be better. So here we stick to the plan, player 2 size, drop our Baboon Rock. And I think picking up this Dingo to deny it from them is pretty good. And there's a backdoor chance that we could do Australia too, because giving them the dingo, they already have a little value from the first seal from the pack, and then it's Australia 4, so they don't need to find one more. Don't really want to give them that. Opponent draws from deck. I think that's reasonable. So here I'm thinking, right, what's like our next series of moves? So on mine up, like our next project, what's our next project gonna be? Well, it's gonna be species, of course, but then like trying to set up for the one after that. And I think that herbivore breeding looks really good. So that's why I grab Americas now. Trying to get our associate up to 4 to grab a uni. This seems a little slow. I mean, we could play the quaddy, grab the uni, and then maybe grab a rep with the quaddy, grab 2 upgrades like sponsors animals, sponsors cards. But I kind of like grabbing the partner zoo now, playing quaddy, grabbing a pavilion to pick this up. So geographical zoo, it's growing on me. It's like not like the best map, but you can like do some pretty cute things with the rewards. Like the clever in the late game is really good. Like we got the kiosk in the pavilion. I think there's some value there. You can do some cute little things. Yeah, just grabbing the partner zoo, and then we get the discount on the tapir later as well. So saving a little bit of money now. An opponent does break. Opponent, yeah, has 5 size rolls. Pick up the herbivore breeding. Opponent, I think, messed up their sequencing a little bit there. They probably should have did their grab the uni first and then broke 5. So here we'll snap up the tiger. Looks really good for us. And we'll pick up the tapir with the 2 size here. Sun Bear shows up. But fortunately, no easy way for us to get that. Oh, I lied. There is an easy way for us to get that. Opponent did not have the requisite number of X tokens to snap it from us, so we can take snapping reward and deny it from our opponent. ×2 on sponsors. Opponent takes cards. So here I'm like trying to figure out what to do. Sponsors, I don't have hand size, so I don't want to just break 10, which I don't think I would want to do anyways. Like the expert on Asia looks pretty good, so if I can get a upgrade, a sponsor upgrade to play from range, that seems pretty nice. And I want to spend this worker as well. We want to grab Asia Partner Zoo earlier in the game while we're like not too pressed on like doing projects. We want to spend this time to grab a partner zoos, get everything set up, and then burst out in the later rounds. So that's why I choose to play the Tapir. Oh, I forgot to mention, back when I played the Quaddy, I could have also played the Dingo at the same time, but I didn't feel like I needed to play the Dingo. It was 5 appeal, not bad, but I was thinking maybe we could save it for later. Maybe play in Australia. Like maybe I have a better use for my money, right? Like there is a world where we could have built 4 here and then played the Sumatran Tiger. Because we spent 12 money, we had 44 money, 34 money. So build 4 is go down to 24, grab Asia Partner Zoo, and then we can play the Tiger. So like had that been a line we wanted to take, it would have been possible. Because we didn't spend our money on the Dingo earlier. I think one concept that like this is the concept of like not necessarily needing to be giga efficient with your actions and your action efficiency in the early game because you're kind of limited on money really. Like playing 2 animals at once means you can't play 2 animals later. You can't build later in the round. So there are some situations where even though you can play 2 animals, maybe you just play 1 animal that you have money left over to do other things. Maybe that's like getting a build in so you're set up for getting a more efficient animals action next round so you can do 2 animals next round. Maybe it's so you can build build this round so you can do animals next round. Maybe it's so you can do a bigger animal uh, in the future. There are situations where that's relevant. So I choose to play the Tapir here, mainly to grab the X tokens on 8, and then we can spend an X token to grab Asia and play Expert on Asia, and then maybe cause the break. So opponent denies us Asia, which is annoying. Upgrades cards. So instead what we'll do is we'll build for the Tiger, grab hand size, and do the thing. Opponent plays Guided School Tours. Opponent did have the koala. Maybe he picked it up later. Or maybe had it, but wanted to do reptile breeding. So I'm glad that I denied the dingo. They would have had Australia 5. Yeah, getting that pouch value in. And good. So opponent has unused workers. I could take a cards action here, but I don't want him spending an X to grab his last uni, so play expert in Asia. We got some Asian animals in hand. We plan on grabbing the Asia Partner Zoo. We'll just like pick up the X token there and spend 2 X's to break. Times 2 on sponsors, so good. 14 money, we're rich. My plan is to grab this predator breeding program, but a rhino shows up, so that's a little too good. Got to pick that up for sure. And here I was thinking, should I put the 2 sides this way or put it this way? I was like, put the 2 sides this way, so leave a 4 size here, 5 size here. If I put it this way, I only have 3 size and 5 size. Opponent takes cards and picks up the Predator breeding instead. Fair enough, that makes sense. It's a brown bear on display. So I think I should have denied this. Brown bear is so good for them. They already have the bear icon. And there's a world where we can play it, though. Kind of want to play the tiger and the rhino. It's not like good for us because we don't really need to play it. But I think denying it from the opponent is pretty important. I think if you got a 2 shield reward for the last worker, I would 100% do it. But instead, I choose to just grab Asia. I didn't want to take cards because I didn't want to push the break. I have like a lot of money I want to spend, so yeah. But opponent does species and snaps the brown bear, so a little punish there. Grabs 2 rep, picks up the aquarium. Plays the aquarium, yeah, pretty nice. Now there's room for the brown bear over here with this build. And a native farm shows up. I wanted to, I didn't want to take cards earlier because opponent can just build and then break. But I think with native farm, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. And then if we build for rhino like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should have built the rhino like this. But yeah, we can build for the rhino. And there's a shield left over. So it's like a 11-point card, which is I think a little bit too good to pass up. And it is time sensitive because we need to play it before we can play animals. If I could play animals first, I would, so that I could spend some of my money, get these cards out of my hand. But it is time sensitive, so we gotta play it now. And the thing with having a lot of money to spend is it's okay if you have big animals to spend your money on. Go into the next round with like a lot of money because we can spend all our money with 2 animals actions. If I had like a bunch of small reptiles, like dinky 2 sizes, then I'd probably want to get them out of my hand, get the animals, take the animals actions because I would need to take more animals actions to collect those points. But I don't need to do that right now to have the big things to spend my money on. The opponent just builds 2, which is a little surprising. I thought he was going to build big for the for my dude, the Eurasian brown bear. You kind of see, the pain of not having 2 sizes. It had a bunch of 2 sizes set up around the map, build the 5, but wanted to get out the first seal early, so kind of trade-offs there. Can't. Gotta like all the cards in my hand. Kind of want to keep everything, so here we are. Play the native farm, get our points, do the thing. And opponent picks up a very nice Savannah there. And we pick up a Waza Large. This is pretty clutch because this saves us a build action, well, in exchange for a sponsor's action, but we have sponsored Zoo, and it saves us 10 money. Quite nice. So put the two sides there. You know, outside chance, we want a Meerkat Den and a Zoo School. So we have a lot of money. I think our rep is not high. I think this warrants a association upgrade. So now we can play the Sumatran Tiger and the Dingo. Sponsored Zoo. No need to pop the Sun Bear right now. And we get to use our map ability. Clever. Very nice. And what's clutch about the Herbivore breeding program is that we get to 8 rep, and we can grab 3x tokens instead of needing to grab another association worker. Opponent spends 2x's to do their breeding program. Grabs 2 sides reward. Take the grass snake. Interesting. Donates. So here we do Herbivore breeding program. Grab money and donate. And I think my thought process is we don't need the X tokens right now. I did some calculation. We don't have enough points currently to go Rhino, Sun Bear, Habitats, and Cross. Rhino, Sun Bear is 14. We get 2. That's 16. We get our last cube. That's 19. And then it's 34 points. So we go to 91 if we go Rhino, Sun Bear. So we're short by a little bit. So my plan is to play the Waza, play Rhino, then just do the Rhino project, and then save the Sun Bear for a big cross. What you want to do with these determinations, your Eagles and your Sun Bears, is generally one of 3 things. In the mid game, you can use it as like a tempo play. Either put your opponent on the back foot or to catch up. So like you spent a lot of time playing sponsors and setting up, and you got a lot of money built up, and you don't have hand size. So maybe just like playing the Eagle just to get it out of your hand, spend some money, and then get a project out before your opponent can break on you. Like pretty good use of like an Eagle, for example. It's like a mid-game use for tempo. And then if you're going to use it in the end game, you either want to use it to end the game before your opponent expects you to be able to, or to reach a point threshold, like just barely cross, and your opponent needed another action to like get set up. They want to do animals and a Soch, but you cut them off from an action and you cross before they get their actions out and get their points out. So that's 2. Or you want to use it to cross big. So get as close as you can to 99, and then use it to get a big cross. Essentially, get an animals and a Soch action in one, score a lot of points in one go. So hypothetically, if we could have ended the game right there, then I definitely would have. His opponent obviously cannot get anywhere close to 100. But we can't do that, so we have to save the Sun Bear for a big cross. The opponent takes a card's action, takes their animal's action, plays Marten and Grass Snake, and takes the double clever bonus. So we get an X Archaeologist, we get our clever, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So something to note is that if we have a 4 size here, then we can get our native endgame with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can cover these two, cover these three, and we could actually get an Archaeologist endgame. But we have the 5 size from the Waza, which was free, so. Opponent does Australia release. Grabs X tokens. So that's why they built 2. I was expecting them to build big, but they had a release for the first seal. He's gonna put the Eurasian brown bear in here. So this is what I'm thinking, right? I think if we can force our opponent to cause the break, then we can end in 1 turn with Sun Bear. An opponent needs two turns. They need to play the Eurasian brown bear, and they need to play the Eurasian brown bear so that they can do 2 projects. So I was just like spending a whole bunch of time during the game to calculate, like, are there lines where I can threaten to end the game this round? And if I can, then opponent basically guaranteed lost, because there's no way that they can beat like our end games. You have 1, 2, 3 end games, 5 end games, but if opponent doesn't get close to 100, then they're not going to be able to beat us. We play Rhino, grab our appeal, and grab our project. Opponent takes the card's action and does not deny the expert on large, which is going to be pretty critical here. It gets us 4 points and our 3rd endgame on Sponsored Zoo, so it's actually a 7-point card for us. So we do habitats. We grab 3 X's, and here I spent a lot of time thinking if I should donate or not. We have 15 money. We play expert on large, go to 90. Then we have 14 money. And Sunbear 6 points for 13 money. So building pavilions is just the same. And we have access to 1, 2, 3 water spots. So we have effectively 17 money. So we can build 8 pavilions. So we can't actually threaten to end the game. So I choose to donate here. And also, if opponent is good, they're gonna break 5 so that we can't take cards, and we're kind of stuck, like doing nothing. So they have some money, they can still do some stuff. So we're forced to break basically, and that's kind of the conclusion that I came to. Yeah, opponent's pretty heads up, breaks 5. We at least get to play expert and large. Opponent builds 2 so that they can get a marketing reward during the break. And here we are just trying to either hit a better project than the Serengeti release or hit a small playable animal. So we hit our Dugong, but fortunately that's no go. And opponent does get their action. So we do find a better project now. There's no small animal, so grabbing the project is better. This is 9 points versus the release is 6. Opponent plays a science library with their marketing. And as expected, they play their brown bear. Get the aquarium bonus. Play the greater Rhea. They get their continent bonus for 2 appeal. So they would have only been able to end at 83 if they were forced to break. But now doing 2 projects is huge because they get to get this reward, which is an extra 5 points. They're gonna do what, habitats for 9, then probably the predator release that they had. So we play Sun Bear, get our point with the pavilion. Spend all our X tokens, might as well grab a uni for an extra point. Donate. And 114 is not a bad cross. The opponent does the same thing, grabs the uni. His habitats, grabs the map bonus, gets his donations in. So huge, from like 80, 83 to 113, 30 points. So really, really critical that opponent forced me to cause the break there. And after tallying up endgames, we win 132 to 131. Opponent had max conservation, guided school tourist, science library, but the sponsored zoo, native farm, hydrologist breeding program gave us the W. The expert and large, the 7-point expert and large, very critical that the opponent was not able to deny that. That was pretty massive. Yeah, this was super fun game. This was really, really intense, really close game. All right. I think that's going to wrap up the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Like and subscribe. Smash that bell. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.